Hey everyone, Michael here with Hello Cupcake It's Me. Today is September 16th, 2023, and thanks for hanging with me. If you haven't done so already, please hit like and subscribe. Then head on over to podcast.hellocupcakeitsme.com to check out the podcast that's updated every Thursday. And then head on over to hellocupcakeitsme.com to give the blog some love, and make sure you follow me on all the social medias and check out the links down below. Some of them are affiliate links and I get a little bit of a kickback, so that would be awesome. And if you feel like sponsoring, you could hit that buy me a coffee button. That would really be amazing of you, and thank you to the sponsors that I already do have. So, oh my gosh, it feels good to be able to sleep in. Today I got to sleep in somewhat. My cat still decided to wake me up at 6:30, but I was able to stay in bed until almost 8:30, so it's been nice. Don't really have much of an agenda for today. I could go over to my sister's house. I could stay home and work on making more brooms and stuff like that, but I just don't really know what I'm going to do right now. Like I said, I really don't have an agenda right this second. And I know I really haven't posted any pictures of the brooms, so I made these little tiny brooms yesterday to show you guys kind of what I'm doing. But take this and now scale it up to about 6 or 7 foot tall. But each broom has this little swirl pattern, which is like a signature mark. I also make 2 other signature marks. Usually at the top, there's a sigil that is my maker mark, and then I burn 3 dots into the base of the wood somewhere. But yeah, this is about a little larger than a Barbie size, but Barbie scale, I guess. And fun little brooms that I'm going to be I'm going to try to sell them at this little market gathering thing that we're doing, the Witch's Walk. And so, this is going to be one of the ones that I have on my display table for people to purchase. And this is like a personal little, just like, gotta sweep some stuff up real quick, or an altar broom or whatever else. But this is kind of, basic idea as to what I'm making. And I like these. I'm calling them bitty brooms. And I think that it's like just a fun little idea. And I could actually cut the thistles back a little bit more to make it more to scale for a Barbie. But I think that this is a perfect size, because you got a good handle here if you don't want to hold it up here by the actual stick part. But yeah, so when you've heard me talking about it on the podcast or maybe in other videos, this is, just a scaled down version of what I have been making. And some of them have like a little star right here in the center, but all of them have this like spiral pattern. And like I said, this is one of my signature marks, as well as the others that I put on the stick aspect of it. So I thought I would just go ahead and share that with y'all. So yeah, that's what I've been doing to craft. And like right now in front of me, this is one of my crafting spots, and it is filled with all kinds of junk. And well, not junk, just stuff that I'm using to make other things with. Like I have spray bottles, and this is my signature scent. I make this cologne, and I just love it. It's like so refreshing. It's very spring summer smell, and I like using it during the winter months just for like that warmth. But I use this to spray onto the brooms just to give them kind of a unique smell or whatever. But yeah, I got all kinds of stuff going on right here. And I got my little dynamo label maker. So as I need a label, I just type it out and print it out. And then I also have my little, this thing, I love it. It is the Phomemo, Phomemo, T02 Bluetooth thermal printer. Damn, that's a lot of words. But this connects directly to my phone, and then I can print out pictures. I could print out long, like, kind of like a receipt. I can do receipts and stuff like that with this. I don't have anything readily available to kind of show you what it prints out or how it prints out, but think of like your Walmart or CVS or Walgreens type of receipt that has like a picture on it. Here it is. So this is a picture that I printed out, and this is all thermal. So this is the same kind of like receipt paper that you get at the store, except for I have it doing an image. So like if I had like a picture that I wanted to print out from my phone, I could print it out and have like a cute little personalized picture on receipt paper. The only thing that I don't like about it, the fact that it is receipt paper, is it's heat reactive. So if this gets left in the sun or near something that's too hot, the whole thing turns black and you lose the image and all the text. But, you know, it's a fun little thing. I picked it up probably 2 years ago for basically a song and a dance, and I have loved it ever since. So let's see if so there's the information on it. Hopefully that isn't reversed, because it's reversed here, but yeah. And you just get these really cool, you get boxes of paper like this, and, you know, looks like a receipt roll. And you install it into your printer and go on about your business. I do need more receipt paper, though. I only have that one left, and then these are sticker paper. Yeah, all of this is sticker paper. So this is thermal heat paper, so it makes clear labels, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I need to get more of the paper. And it's not very expensive. Like a box of 3, you can find it on Amazon or eBay for about $9 for 3 boxes, or for a 3-pack, and it's got, God, I don't even know how many feet, probably a good 30 or 40 feet worth of paper. So yeah, that's just part of what I use to do my crafts with, and whatever. So nothing really new and exciting this week. I did go to my chiropractor and my physical therapist, and my hospital started doing this new form of sharing x-ray imaging, and it's through a system called Nuance. So I'm still getting used to that, and I've finally figured out how to get my images, and I think that I got my images shared to my chiropractor and my physical therapist. So that's the only thing that's really going on there. I did have my chiropractor do an actuator on my shoulder here, and guys, it lasts almost an entire week before it started hurting. And then at this last appointment, I had him do it again, and I have not had any pain in this shoulder whatsoever. And I'm like, hallelujah, you know, praise Jeebus, whatever, like, thank you for no pain. Now if we could just figure out how to do the same thing on my lower back, we would be golden. And I'm not sure if I mentioned in the Wednesday update, but I know that I said something about it on the podcast, but I'll just go ahead and briefly touch on it again. I recently had lower back x-rays, and they said on L4S2 that there's showing some significant issues there, and that I have degenerative disc disease, and it looks like there's some bone fragments. So that's kind of interesting. And the fact that I've been complaining about my back being hurt and in pain for so goddamn long, that they finally are like, oh, well, I guess there's some merit behind it. Yeah, think? Like, I know that there's an opioid epidemic, and people abuse pills and stuff, but treat your patient, not categorize them in a lump sum, like, oh, well, if they come in asking for this kind of medication and this kind of medication, they're just abusing it. No. If I have no prior drug use or abuse, treat me as such. I hate the fact that I have to go through random UA screenings. I hate that I can't get a full month supply of the medications that I need because they are controlled substances. Like, you guys rescheduled this shit to be a controlled substance, not me. Like, one of the medications I get is tramadol. Tramadol was created to get people off of oxycodone and Vicodin, but it's now been rescheduled as a controlled substance. It's a class 2 substance. And I'm like, what the actual fuck? There's nothing in it to get you high. The high that you get from it is that you're not in pain anymore. So I'm not going to go on that tyrant because it's something that really pisses me off and that I get boiled up about. So anyways, moving right along. Yeah, that's all that's really been going on this week, is just going to the YMCA like I have been. One thing I have noticed with that, though, is the other day when I was changing my clothes, I felt hip bones. People, I felt hip bones. And I know some of you skinny people are like, yeah, we all have them. But I'm a big dude, and I haven't felt my hip bones in years. And I noticed that, like, my pants and stuff are starting to fit very loose and even fall off. So most of them have drawstrings and I just have to retie them. But, like, there's one pair of shorts that I wear that's about this color that I have tied to where they used to fit me, like, kind of snug. They fall off. And I'm just like, hell yeah. Even my Walmart, like, swimming trunks that I wear, I buy those in a 3X, and I have to, like, do this weird adjustment to, like, keep them from falling off now. So I think I might be dropping pant sizes. I'm still carrying a lot of weight in my abdomen, but I've been doing a lot more, like, stomach crunches and exercises that way, and really the only thing I have been eating for the last week or so has been chicken and rice. The last couple of meals that I had, though, I had hamburgers one night for dinner. I did hot dogs one night for dinner. Not like those cheap little hot dogs, the Johnsonville, I think they are. Better with cheddar, bratwurst type hot dogs. So I had those one night for dinner. And my blood sugar has been progressively getting lower and lower. So there's been 3 times this week where my blood sugar has been 40 to 44, and that's bad. Like, you don't ever want your blood sugar down that low, but that's where it's been because I'm not eating, and I'm basically doing like intermittent fasting without doing intermittent fasting, because I'll stop eating like around 7:30, and then I won't eat again until sometimes 5 or 6 o'clock that next day. And I know that that's kind of wacky and not good or whatever, but a lot of times, at the very least, it's like 7:30 or 7 p.m. to about 11:15, 11:30 a.m. the next day. So, but on those days that I don't eat with my sister at lunch, then it's like 5 p.m. when I start making dinner. And, so I'm really happy with that. I'm sure that that's going to reflect on my A1Cs when I do them in, I think, November is the next time I have to do it again. So, yeah, when I went in this last time, my A1C was 6.6, and that was up from 6.5. So it's still like really, really good. And I mentioned this in the podcast, and but I'll bring it up here. My blood sugars have been so good that my diabetic doctor has even started talking to me about switching up the insulin that I use, and maybe doing some different practices. So I'm doing something good. Oh, and Monday of this week, I met up with a sign language group, and it's a guy that I met from the YMCA, and some of his friends and people that he knew, and it was like an intro to sign language, just a group of people who were learning sign language, all of them way more advanced than me. But as I'm sitting there watching, I'm understanding almost 85% of what they're saying. And there's a couple of times I'm like, I don't understand that sign slower, sign slower, and slower. And, like, oh, okay. And then they would re-sign for me, and I'm like, oh, awesome. And, everyone was like, your name, what? I'm like, well, I'm Mike. I stutter. How you can stutter in sign language, I don't know, but I stutter. So it's Michael. Or my sign name is Michael. And yeah, Michael. So I point to my libre and the letter M, Michael. So I'm having a lot of fun and learning quite a bit. I don't have the sign for everything that I want to say verbally. So that's my biggest issue, and I'm a verbal communicator. And so trying to think of the word that I want to say, translate that into my hands because I'm dyslexic, and then like come up with the things to say and the right signs when communicating with someone, it's like but hopefully I'll be getting together with them more, and we'll see. Anyways, yeah, so that's what's been going on. What's been going on with y'all? Questions, comments, concerns? Put them in the comment section down below. Let me know what you think about the little bitty brooms and all that other fun stuff. Make sure you check out all of the links down below. And until next time, I will talk to y'all later. Bye, guys.